Now, amidst call for nationwide protests, non-indigenous communities in Borno State have opted for a different approach. Fearing the potential escalation of tensions and division, communities representatives have voiced their strong preference for dialogue as a means of addressing grievances and promoting national progress. News Central's Umaru Kirawa completes the report.
A major issue in the Nigerian public sphere is whether or not there will be protests, as has been widely touted, come the first week of August. The fact is, Nigerians are concerned about the high cost of living, from foodstuffs to petrol, among others. This is believed to have been a consequence of government policies on subsidy withdrawal, among others. Non-indigenous persons in Nigeria's northeast state of Borno on Tuesday converged to call for proactive measure to avoid tension in the country.
I will call on those people that are planning this strike and this protest to please forget it, to think of the repercussion may not be good. There was never a protest that ended well. In most cases, they turned out to be very bloody. When Kenya started, it was just like what they are going to do for an hour. Today, it has become a very serious disaster.
That maybe you think that you don't have father, you don't have mother, somebody will now call you to give you money so that you go and strike your city, which maybe along the line, it may come back. So I'm pleading to Nigerians, please, let's join our hands together and pray for our nation.
These accumulated things. And in course of governance, there are bound to be potholes, and the government is trying to fill the potholes, which they did not create or did they cause. Sometimes natural things cause the situation. So in right parties, for them to pray and give everything to God.
They voiced their support for initiatives that promote understanding and harmony, urging fellow Nigerians to join hands in building a stronger, more cohesive society.
You see the sheer enormity of violence in Kenya. That country can never recover in the next 20 years. If you see the kind of buildings that has been destroyed, what happened in Libya? What happened in Tunisia? What happened in Sudan? What happened in Syria? There is no place that violence has taken place that it has ended peacefully the way it started. And after we have gone through this history of misery of the Boko Haram insurgency, are we ready again to be used as cannon fodder to cause problems? Because when this thing begins, you will never know where it's going to end.
For this group of people, inclusivity and cooperation is what is needed to overcome challenges. As such, they appealed for unified effort towards a better future for all Nigerians. In Maiduguri for News Central, Umaru Kirawa.
And now to discuss this further, I'm joined by Executive Director, Not Too Young to Lead Initiative, Elvis Akpobi, and Public Affairs Analyst Ibrahim Amarawa, who might join us after. But Elvis, good afternoon. Good of you to join us here today.
Good afternoon. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. Now, Elvis, with all indications, do you think the planned protest will hold despite the president's plea and appeal to organizers, given the current public sentiment and the traction the protests has gained on social media? What is your take?
For me, I don't have every information to say if it will hold or not hold, but at the moment, that's what I know, that protest is a democratic right of citizens. I also know that Nigeria is sitting on a keg of gunpowder should that protest hold, because there's tension in the land, and oftentimes I don't want to say Nigeria that will look like Kenya. So I would like to take it back to history, the NSAS protest. A lot of families are still yet to get over the grief of their loved ones, and till date there are some persons that didn't see their loved ones, and oftentimes it's young people that are really the vehicles of all this, that are the victims of these issues. Let's not forget too that there are those playing political shares that want to use young people to hijack the protest. Because I just came back from Canada, and while I was there, I noticed LCDA, is it their liquid bought something? They protested because it's their right, and even police were escorting them, accompanying them while they were doing this protest. But back in Nigeria, there's already tension everywhere, and I want to also appeal to the security agencies. In as much as I will commend them for what they're doing, they should gather their intelligence, because I know there are people out there who want to hijack this protest. Even I also believe that this is not what we need. There's room for dialogue. While I still want to reiterate that those who contracted governors to with our vote should know that they signed the oath to protect lives and properties, create enabling environment for people, mostly young people, who make up a large populace of this country today. Create an environment where they can live their dreams, where they can, work, earn money, and live a life. But today, you see, there's hunger, there's inflation. I was told just this morning I noticed that when I got there, I noticed that there's increment of.
Hello, Elvis.
There's no privilege.
Okay, good. Elvis,
so for me, I want to say. Hello.
Yes, Elvis. We lost you there for a minute, Elvis. But Elvis, okay, we got everything that you said. I wanted to further ask about the federal government's meeting, the emergency meeting that has been called to address the protest. What measures do you think this meeting is going to discuss? What are they going to implement, perhaps?
I am half annoyed and I'm overwhelmed with shame that the promises that were made during the electioneering doesn't seem to be playing out. It's just excuses that we met a government, we met in Nigeria that is like this, we will not do it overnight. But let them not forget too that they were not elected to make excuses. They were elected to profile solutions that we're faced with in Nigeria. In as much as I'll give President Bola Ahmed Tinubu kudos for inclusivity, mostly with the young people, which is my primary constituency. I want him to, him and his team, they should make policies that will make life easy for the average Nigerian. Because lately the high rate of people going to grab an international passport, escape Nigeria, is becoming very, very high. Not because the young people know what they want to go and do there. You see cases where someone will just touch down a particular country, is not sure how he's going to live in that country. He will make a video and will be so happy that